Oh boy, how much I missed this sofa. I've been away from my flat for about 2 weeks now, and what a better way to return than start off with a rant on Manchester United's poor performance away at the Emirates Stadium. Guys, this is Mr. Joshua J, and Manchester United have lost 2-0 away at the Emirates Stadium against Arsenal. Absolutely shambolic performance by the whole Manchester United team. You know, from the goalkeeper David De Gea up to the forwards, absolute joke, pathetic tactics from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Jesse Lingard being played as an attacking midfielder. What the fuck is that all about, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? You wally! I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a player, but as a manager, he is clearly clueless. Absolutely clueless. Playing Jesse Lingard as an attacking midfielder. You may as well have fucking Fred up there, who would do a much better job than what Jesse Lingard has done. Jesse Lingard, I just do not get how he's still in this Manchester United team. It's beyond me. Matic in the Manchester United team. Absolute joke. Luke Shaw at the moment. Shit. You may as well play Brandon Williams. It was absolutely fantastic in the Burnley game. It's absolute joke, There's no passion, no leaders with this Manchester United team. Anthony Martial, he tries his best, but he doesn't always get given the service. Absolute disgraceful performance. What a shit way to start 2020 with a performance like that. Absolute shambles, pathetic. Players just doing the bonkers. Paul Pogba looks like he's rushed back from injury because once again he's got an ankle injury, and his future at Manchester United is very unclear. Absolute joke. You got a manager who does not have a fucking clue what he's doing, playing players out of position and not making a substitution until about the last 10 minutes of the match, where it's too fucking late. So I really don't understand where this Manchester United team are going. I really don't, because we play well, win 2 in a row, but we're yet to win 3 in a row this season, and the last time we won 3 in a row was about over a year ago, some bullshit like that. But anyway, not good enough. I'm fed up. I was expecting a much better performance than that. I predicted on my preview that we would win 3-1. Now, I've come to assess the situation and go in full details to what I think the situation with Manchester United is. The club is a shambles from top to bottom, from the manager to the board to the owners. Just everything about it is a complete shambles. There's no more to be said about it. But it pains me to say this. I've had time to assess the situation with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and now, unfortunately, at the end of the season, I say let's bring in Mauricio Pochettino to replace Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a player, but as a manager, he clearly has no idea what he's doing, which is why, unfortunately, I am Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out. I didn't want it to come to this, but I had time to think, and the reality is, with his substitutions and playing the players out of position, I now come to the decision that I'm Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out. And it's sad because I really want it to work out for him. And if he sorts it out, makes substitutions early, starts playing players in correct positions, invests in January, then he may win back my trust. But at the moment, just unfortunately, a change of management is needed in the end of the season. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you're still Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in, which I wish I was, but now I've lost confidence now. But, I know one of my subscribers, FC Racer, he's still Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in, which is fair enough, I completely respect that decision, because, you're entitled to your own opinion. This is what Manchester United fan cams are about, being entitled to their own opinion. So yeah, it's not a decision I've taken lightly, but now I've had time to assess it, and that it's just, at the moment, it's not working out with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So I'm going to get on to the player ratings in a bit, but as the game itself, just dreadful to watch, Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch the whole game. That's why I'm a bit late doing the rant, because I wanted to watch the game on Match of the Day first, go into more details and assess the situation before I come on camera and talk about the game. Luke Shaw, my goodness me, in the defence, allowed Arsenal so much room. And that's how Arsenal scored the first goal. Second goal, David De Gea's fault. Instead of catching the ball, he chose to punch it out. I mean, I have no idea what's going on with David De Gea in the moment, but I believe he needs to be dropped to the bench for a couple games. Give him a rest and let's play Romero, because something is clearly wrong with David De Gea, He just looks so outsourced and outconfident at the moment. So, I say play Sergio Romero for a couple matches. Harry Maguire, that header, it was set up nicely from a free kick and he headed it wide. All you had to do was head into the net, Harry Maguire. What the fuck were you thinking of not heading that in the net? You're meant to be Manchester United captain and you look nowhere near captain quality. Absolute ridiculous, Someone else should be captain. Proper leaders we need. We have a physio staff who rushed Paul Pogba back too soon. And we have a board who don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. A manager who's tactically clueless. I mean, I just sound like a broken record. The first game in 2020, and it feels like nothing has changed. I carried on from where I left off in 2019, moaning about the inconsistency. It's true, this Manchester United team are so inconsistent. Chelsea today drawing to Brighton, Tottenham losing to Southampton, and we got a game in hand over Tottenham, so we could have started to pull away over Tottenham. Chelsea drew. Top four awarded to us on a silver platter, and yet again, what do? Go and fuck it up when we have an opportunity to close that gap. It's absolutely pathetic. There's no room for excuses. Things have got to change in this club for the better. Once again, we have the mission of knocking Liverpool off their perch. And I tell you what, I'm fucking relishing the challenge that is our mission yet again to knock Liverpool off their perch. Because now it's 2020, it's officially 30 years the last time they won a domestic league title, and they are on their way to doing that. Yeah, so if this does not convince the Manchester United board to spend big over the next few years, then gosh, there is going to be so much protests, I tell ya. Because we really got to win the Premier League title in the next 4 to 5 seasons. This is our mission. Yet again, the famous words what Sir Alex Ferguson said. And as I said, I am absolutely relishing the challenge. So right, on to the player ratings. De Gea, I'm going to give a 5. You know, at the moment, just looks so out of form. Instead of catching the ball and saving it, he decides to punch it. And that's how Lucas Torreira scores the second goal. Absolutely ridiculous from David De Gea. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I'm going to give a 6. I don't think he had the best of games, but he was not the worst player out on the pitch. Again, as always, trying to make things happen. This Manchester United team would be worse off now if it wasn't for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Absolutely. It's ridiculous how we rely on one player sometimes. It really is. But anyway, Harry Maguire, 3. Shocking. That header. You got to be doing better, Harry Maguire, heading them balls into the net. It's ridiculous. Head them into the fucking nets. Do it. I mean, I don't get why he's missing so much. Hector Lindelof, 6. You know, no, wait, actually, I'm going to give him a 4. Because he's definitely a fault for one of the goals. So, yep, 4. Luke Shaw, 4. Dreadful, you know, allows Arsenal so much space. It's unbelievable. Solskjaer should have started Brandon Williams. He's been playing well recently. So, Matic, I'm going to give a 6 because he didn't do a lot in the game, but I don't think he did a lot wrong, so I'm giving him a generous 6. Andreas Pereira, 6. Again, didn't really have a lot to do, so didn't do a lot wrong, so that's why I'm going to give Andreas Pereira a 6. Fred, 5. You know, dreadful in the first half, a bit better in the second half, but that free kick, oh my goodness sake, that is one of the worst free kicks I've ever seen in my life. That was an absolute pathetic free kick from Fred. Jesse Lingard, 1. I mean, how can someone tell me on a postcard how he's still in this Manchester United team? He offers absolutely nothing whatsoever. Jesse Lingard should not be playing as an attacking midfielder. He's never a number 10. Just drop him now. Drop Jesse Lingard. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now. Just drop him. Not good enough. Daniel James, I'm going to give a 6. You know, was trying to make things happen down the wing, so that's why he's getting a generous 6. Marcus Rashford, 4. Dreadful tonight. 2. Greedy on the ball. Anthony Martial, I'm going to give a 6. Didn't do a lot wrong, but was offered absolutely no service whatsoever. So, it's just pathetic performance. Let me know who your man of match was. I'm going to give it to... Well, it's difficult. So I don't think anyone had their best of games really. But I guess it's Wan-Bissaka I'm going to give man of match to. Right. Bloody heck, I've nearly gone on for 15 minutes ranting and raving. But, you know, I want to get my points across. You know, I watch Manchester United. I'm very passionate about the club. You know, football, a big part of my life, and I care a lot about this club. All I want is the best of the club. From the manager, to the board, to the owners, shambles. Oh, excuse me. Fucking shambles. Sort yourselves out, United. For fuck's sake. Bye-bye.